Are you still not done with your part-time job? It's already 4 in the afternoon. Shouldn't you head home and tend to household chores?
I'm sorry, Camilla. I have to work overtime a bit. I'll go shopping at the supermarket and then head home.
Are you still going to be late?
Yes. I want to buy ingredients for tonight's dinner.
You're really inefficient, aren't you? Can't you make do with the ingredients we have at home?
Didn't you say you wanted flounder simmered for dinner today?
That was yesterday. I don't really want it now.
I see. But we're out of milk, so I think I'll stop by.
Oh, I see. Then hurry back. I've left the housework for you to do. Please fold the laundry. You haven't cleaned the bathroom and the toilet yet, have you?
Understood.
I brought in the laundry for you, you know. It's actually your job.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
I thought you were more capable, Alina. That's why I allowed you to work part-time. But if you're going to burden me like this, I might have to forbid you from working part-time.
I'll be careful. From now on, I'll finish cleaning before leaving for work.
You're a daughter-in-law in this family. Try to anticipate and do things. It's too late if you wait for me to tell you.
Yes.
And there's something I've been thinking about lately. Don't you dress too flashy?
Do you think so? I thought it was just like any other outfit.
You wore a skirt the other day, didn't you? When you went out with my son. That fluttery one.
Yes.
It's indecent to wear something so flirtatious to attract men. You're a wife. Don't wear things that show your legs to other men.
But I think that skirt was down to the knee.
Whether it's down to the knee or not, your legs were visible, weren't they? And the light pink color is vulgar.
I see. I'm sorry, I'll be careful.
Dress more like a wife. Pay attention to your makeup and hair. You look like someone from the nightlife industry.
Camilla, I think that's a bit of disrespectful remark.
If you don't want to be seen that way, dress more modestly. No one is looking at you, even if you don't wear makeup.
No, I mean, with my looks, I couldn't work in the nightlife industry. Professionals are much more careful.
That's not what I'm talking about. Never mind. Conversations with you always seem to go awry.
I'm sorry.
Please don't add to my stress anymore. Just hurry home and do the housework. Hey, Alina. When are you guys coming home?
We just left with my husband. We'll be late today. It's our day off and we're going to eat dinner outside too.
Come home right now.
What happened?
My dear daughter Maya is having a hard time.
Did something happen to Maya?
Apparently, Maya is being bullied by her mother-in-law at her husband's house.
Bullying the daughter-in-law. That's worrisome.
From morning to evening, she's being worked hard by her mother-in-law. And she's been forced to do all the housework by herself. Despite this, she's still not being treated as a member of the family. She was the only one left behind during a family trip. She couldn't bear it any longer and called me for advice just a while ago.
Is that so? Things must be tough on her end.
I'm thinking about calling her mother-in-law, but Maya told me not to. I really don't know what to do.
Bullying a daughter-in-law is a delicate issue. I think it would be best for you, the mother-in-law, not to do anything.
But I can't stand by and do nothing. I can't leave my daughter alone in that house. And it seems the mother-in-law said she was a useless wife. Can you believe it? My daughter, who I raised with such care.
I see.
Hey, you'll come home right away, won't you? I think we need to discuss this as a family. Please tell my son that his sister Maya is in trouble.
I'm already telling my husband exactly what you told me. But Maya isn't coming here, is she?
Yes, that's true.
But even if my husband comes home, it won't solve anything. So he says we should continue with our plans.
Doesn't he care about Maya? Alina, you're in the same position as a wife. You should understand, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
That's why men are useless in situations like this. Apparently Maya's husband is turning a blind eye.
It must be hard not having emotional support.
Maya is a girl who can be proud of anywhere. I wonder what they don't like about her. If Maya were my daughter-in-law, I would be nothing but grateful.
Well, you're Maya's real mother.
What? Are you saying there's a problem with Maya?
No, not like that. Being the wife of a son might be a delicate position for a mother-in-law. I don't have children, so I can't understand the feeling.
If you don't know, don't say anything. But you're glad I'm your mother-in-law, aren't you, Alina? Even on your day off, you can go out and play with my son. I feel sorry for Maya, who didn't get a good mother-in-law. Hey, should I take her back home?
First of all, I think Maya's feelings are the most important, so it would be best to contact her before taking any action.
That's true. Our house is the only place Maya can rely on. I need to be strong. But it's really infuriating. Only the worst people bully their daughters-in-law.
I agree. I think so too.
I'll call Maya again. She must be at her limit, so I'll try to convince her to come home somehow.
Understood.
And when Maya comes home, make sure you give her proper support, okay, Alina? I want her to take a break and not to do anything for a while. Even if Maya offers to help, don't let her do even a single chore, okay?
Understood. I want to confirm with you, Camilla. It's better to escape from a mother-in-law who bullies her daughter-in-law, right?
Of course. Living together is difficult enough, but bullying the daughter-in-law on top of that is the worst.
Understood. Thank you. I will act according to your words.
Good morning, Alina.
Maya, good morning. What's up?
You're at your parents' house now, right?
Yes, that's it.
I heard you left home, Alina. It's because I came back, isn't it? I'm really sorry for returning when we're living together. It must not feel good for you.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Then why? My mother was also surprised that I suddenly left.
I also escaped from bride bullying Hag, so it's the same reason as Maya. It's not your fault.
Did you say bride bullying Hag? You're talking about my mother, aren't you?
Yes, it's hard to say to my daughter Maya, but I was quite at the limit too. But hearing about Maya's situation, my mother-in-law said that only the worst kind of person bullies their daughters-in-law. I thought to myself, even though she's doing it herself. I discussed it with my husband and decided to leave. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Is that so? My mother, who criticized her mother-in-law so much, she was doing the same thing.
That's why I have no intention of returning there anymore, so Maya doesn't have to worry. Your mother is kind to you. You should take it easy until you calm down.
I can't calm down. My own mother is bullying her daughter-in-law. Alina, what kind of bullying did my mother do to you? I understand that you may not want to talk about it, but please tell me.
I don't think you would feel good hearing this.
I'm fine with that. Please.
Then it's going to be a long story. Is it okay if we talk over the phone?
Yes, it's okay. My mother is not at home now, so please tell me everything. Elena, what on earth have you done? Why did you plant strange ideas in my daughter's mind?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You talked about how I bullied my daughter-in-law, didn't you?
Yes.
So you're affirming it. Why would you do such a thing? My daughter has just returned home, hurt by the bullying from her mother-in-law. Don't you have any consideration for others? And you even said that the reason you left the house is because of me.
That's exactly right. I left the house because I couldn't stand your daughter-in-law bullying. But that's okay, right? You said that I don't have to bear it either.
That's about Maya's story. It doesn't concern you, does it?
If it's about daughter-in-law bullying, it's not irrelevant to me. You've been making nasty remarks and harassment to me every day, haven't you?
Me? When? Where did I do that?
Even though we live together, you pushed all the housework onto me. Isn't this the same as Maya's situation?
I did the housework too.
Does putting away the laundry you occasionally dry count as doing housework?
I also cook, don't I?
Are you referring to the times you threw away the food I cooked? Or called it tasteless and turned it into trash by adding excessive seasoning?
I also clean.
You mean just your own bedroom, right? I clean everything else. I wake up early in the morning to clean the bathroom and toilet, mop and sweep the floors. I can only use the vacuum cleaner on days without part-time work because it's noisy early in the morning. I also run the laundry, cook for the family, do the dishes, and finally go out. So what are you saying you're doing?
It's only natural for a daughter-in-law living together to do housework.
Maybe Maya's mother-in-law thought the same way. Isn't it the same thing?
I didn't treat you like an outsider.
When you returned from a trip with your friends, I was the only one without a souvenir, wasn't I?
I kind of forgot about that.
What about the sweets you buy when you go out? There's always none for me, right? Even the other day when you bought cake. What's up with that?
That's because I bought it for my hardworking husband and son.
To me, it sounds like an excuse. You've also called me a useless daughter-in-law. And you even made a sarcastic remark during a previous family trip, saying, "Are you planning to come too?" I think you've been doing quite similar things to Maya.
I didn't mean any harm. I didn't do it out of malice like Maya's mother-in-law.
Then why don't you bully your daughter-in-law in front of your husband or father-in-law? You always do it when we're alone or during text exchanges, don't you?
Is that so?
Yes, it is. Do you forget things that are inconvenient for you? But don't worry, I reported everything to my husband. I showed him the text messages too.
You've been talking to her son as well?
Of course, he's my husband.
But her son hasn't said anything to me. I haven't been warned or anything about the bullying.
I asked him not to say anything. We live together and I wanted to get along with you as much as possible. But then I realized something from Maya's situation. There is such a thing as futile effort. While you were ignoring your own actions, you were criticizing mother-in-law bullying. Somehow that broke my spirit.
Elena, listen. I didn't mean to bully you. I just wanted you to be a good daughter-in-law and was trying to give you various advice.
So Maya's mother-in-law might have thought the same way. What I want to say is that you're not a mother-in-law who can criticize others. Please reconsider your own actions first.
Elena, I'm sorry. I apologize for everything until now. So won't you come back home?
No, I won't. I will end the cohabitation. The whole reason for the cohabitation was your request in the first place. I don't want to put myself through unnecessary hardships anymore.
All right, let's end the cohabitation. But can you forgive me in return? I've been severely criticized by my son and daughter about the mother-in-law bullying. They've even told me to leave the house.
That's what you get.
I've truly reflected. I'll be a good mother-in-law from now on. So please, I'm begging you.
Can you say that in front of Maya? Can you tell Maya to forgive her mother-in-law's bullying?
I think I'm a bit different from that mother-in-law.
The fact that you can say such a thing shows you haven't reflected at all. I have no obligation to help you. You should be more aware that you are a terrible person who bullies your daughter-in-law. Afterwards, my mother-in-law, accompanied by my father-in-law and sister-in-law, came to apologize to my parents' house. Of course, I didn't forgive her, but she promised not to interfere with me outside of life's major events. So I let them know that I had no particular desire for her to leave the house. My sister-in-law scolded my mother-in-law thoroughly, so I don't think the same thing will happen again. Having been exposed for her behind-the-scenes harassment, my mother-in-law had become completely subdued and has been earnestly taking on the housework that I used to do. I may have been better off complaining earlier, but I was living with them, and if possible, I wanted to be liked by my husband's parents, so I think I ended up enduring too much unnecessarily. But from now on, I have no intention of looking to my mother-in-law's moods. Even if we have to face each other, I plan to do so without any reservations. In addition, it seems that my sister-in-law and her husband have also stopped living with us and moved out. We both discussed how glad we are that things are moving in a better direction for both of us. I will not forget to appreciate my husband, who supported me behind the scenes during the harassment, and my sister-in-law and father-in-law, who firmly scolded my mother-in-law. I want to cherish those who will continue to care about me.
Hey, Linda, I can't make it to pick her up today.
Wait, I thought you were going to be able to go home early today.
Sorry, but I mean, what can you do? I have to work, right? So yeah, please take care of her, okay?
What do you mean just take care of her? You always say that stuff. I work full-time too. It's not easy for me to just go pick her up. My work won't be done for a little while either.
I have to work. What do you want me to do? It can't be helped. Stop bitching. It's annoying. Here, I'll extend the time that she stays at the daycare. Then you can pick her up, right?
Okay, fine. What time are you going to be coming home tonight then, Michael?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I want to finish it by the last train, but I have work tomorrow, so I won't drink enough to get hungover before I head home.
You mean you can't pick up Anna because you're going out to drink, not because you're busy with work?
What are you talking about, not busy with work? Going out for drinks is literally part of work. You really don't know this and you work? Ugh, women. Must be nice not taking your career seriously.
I mean, I think it can't be helped if you're going to build networks, but... And I didn't say that it was a bad thing that you were going to drink, but... I don't understand how you don't get what I'm saying. Besides, I work full-time because you said you would help raise the kid.
Huh? What, are you trying to say that I'm in the wrong here? Who was the one that paid for everything when you were pregnant? It's totally normal for women to work nowadays. You realize that, right? No woman just lives and mooches off a man anymore. That day and age is over. You know that my coworker Aaron's wife works really hard too, right? You barely have any overtime and you're complaining. You're too spoiled. How could you start talking about what I can and can't do?
But Aaron's kid is pretty old now, right? Anna is only 3 years old right now. We have to keep a close eye on her, and she still needs a lot of help. It's tough doing it all alone, so please, cut back a little.
Oh my god, you're so annoying! Always nagging! Don't tell me what to do, you're not worthy. A kid is a kid. It should be easier to handle a younger kid. Stop complaining. Alright, you take care of Anna. Bye!
How is Anna? Did her fever ever go down? Is she okay? It's not getting any worse, is it?
Oh, it's totally fine. She's knocked out in the bedroom.
That's great. You took her to the hospital, right? What did the doctor say?
Oh, they just said that it was probably just a cold. It got cold really quickly, so that's probably why. I'm sure she can just sleep most of it off. You worry way too much.
I mean, she had a really high fever. Besides, I needed to go to work, so I didn't have any time. Of course I'm going to worry.
Why would you even accept a shift on the weekend anyway, idiot? Why would a woman with a child go work on the weekend? What the hell were you thinking? My long weekend was ruined because of you. You have a kid. From now on, you turn down any and all weekend shifts. I can't believe that she would choose to get sick on my weekend. This sucks.
I'm sorry. But I did tell you a week ago that I wanted you to look after Anna today. I can't just say that I don't want to go. I'm still a formal employee here. It's once every few months, maybe. Just help me out here.
It's not like they said you can't stay home, right? You can ask for free. So, when are you coming home?
I think it'll be around 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Hurry up and get home.
Yeah, I know. Okay, take good care of Anna for me then. Anna really likes it when you shave down an apple and give her a little apple smoothie when she's sick. I think she'll eat that even if she doesn't have an appetite, so...
Okay, just leave it alone. I'll do it. Stop telling me what to do. Pisses me off.
Michael, where are you right now? Damn it, Michael. What are you doing? What is going on? You said you'd look after Anna! Michael! Michael, I need to talk to you. You need to answer already.
Oh my god, shut the hell up, woman! What do you want?
What the hell are you talking about? What do you want?
What?
2 days ago when I got home, Anna was just slouched over on the couch, all alone. Where did you go after you left your own child feeling sick, alone at home? I don't see any of the meds from the hospital either. You didn't really take her, did you?
I was going to take her, but I had something to do, so I couldn't take her. I gave her the medicine we had at home, so what's the matter?
What? What exactly did you have to do? It looked like you were drinking. Was drinking booze what you had to do? And why weren't you home? I literally asked you to watch after her while she's sick. After I took her to the hospital, they told me she probably had the flu. What were you going to do if I didn't come home early? How could you leave a child all alone and sick?
Shut the hell up! This is my weekend. I'm going to enjoy it. My friend invited me out to go fishing. It's not like I had a choice. He says that he's going to take out a boat for us. Of course I had to go. I want to enjoy my days off too. I knew you were coming home, so why does it matter if I go enjoy myself a little? My weekend was ruined because of your stupid weekend shift.
You chose fishing over your sick daughter. Weekend this, weekend that. She's literally sick.
You know that I love fishing. You should know that I live for this. What am I supposed to do when someone takes away my living?
You're going to leave Anna to go fishing?
Hey, how am I supposed to go on like this?
What time did you leave the house? How long did you leave our child unattended and sick for?
Probably around 10 a.m., I think.
What? You left her for that long? What were you going to do if something happened to her?
Oh my god, shut up! You really are annoying. She was asleep and quiet, so it was fine. Nothing even happened, right? You always blow things out of proportion.
She was asleep and quiet. She just couldn't move because she felt so sick. Do you not understand?
You're being so repetitive. Ugh, annoying. You're seriously just a drag. I was having so much fun and you just had to go and ruin all of it, didn't you?
You really changed after we got married, haven't you? Besides, you were saying that you wanted to help out before I gave birth to Anna, but I end up taking care of Anna and cleaning the house all by myself. I thought you would at least take care of Anna, but you only care about yourself and your own happiness. I'm done. We're going to get a divorce. I can't be with you anymore.
What? You're trying to pin all of this on me? You changed too. Before we got married, you just listened to everything I had to say. You were so cute. You just complain all the time nowadays. You really tricked me good. Oh, by the way, I will say one thing. The reason I'm like this was because of you.
Because of me.
Yeah, you. You liked that I was strong-willed and did what I wanted to do, right?
I did say that, but...
That's why I'm just doing what I want, when I want. So in other words, it's totally your fault, right? In other words, you really shouldn't be barking up that tree, because you're at fault. Do you understand me? You are at fault. Here, come on. Say, I'm sorry, sir. I was the one in the wrong for leaving it up to you to take care of our sick child. When I get home, I expect you to get on the ground and beg me for forgiveness.
What? You think I'm messing around?
Huh?
Huh? Is that all you can say, you piece of shit, rotten, good-for-nothing human? You really shouldn't look down on me like that. You think you're all that because I'm over here trying to play nice. You really think that just because I'm a woman, I should just bow down and listen to everything you gotta say? You realize the only reason I'm working is because your dead-end job makes shit pay, right? What the hell are you talking about? Who paid for everything while you were pregnant? No shit you did. I'm rearing your child, and you're spewing that bullshit!
What? What's wrong, Linda?
Don't say my name. It literally lowers the value. I'm asking you if you're looking down on me. Read the text, dumbass.
I'm not looking down on you, but don't use so much profanity. It's uncouth.
Who the hell is uncouth? You don't like this kind of group of people, right? You can call them lowlifes, bottom of the barrel, scum of the earth, morons, right? All while trembling in fear of getting your ass handed to you by them. You need to realize that you're the lowlife, way more than someone with a bad mouth.
Why are you acting so tough?
What? Acting? You think I can't start pretending to have manners at my age? But I made the biggest mistake of pretending to have manners towards you. You don't even take care of me, and you're acting all tough and important.
What do you mean acting tough? I didn't...
Oh, so you were just a piece of shit from the get-go, huh? Let me guess. You like calm women because you think that you can do whatever you like to them and get away with it, right? You can't say anything when they start talking back to you, huh? It's scary.
I don't think so, but...
Really? You seem to have really lost momentum compared to a second ago. Are you sure you're okay? What were you saying earlier?
Oh,
It's all my fault this all happened, right? That's what you said. Something about how I'm just a fragile little girl and that you can do whatever you want because of me. That's why you're not at fault at all, right?
I think you're taking everything a little too negatively right now. I didn't mean any of that when I said what I said.
Then why did you say any of what you said? You literally said it yourself, you clown!
No,
Stop making up bullshit excuses, clown! Your side of the story is that everything is on me. That's what you want to say, right?
no, that's not... I was just too spoiled by you, Linda. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
Then it's all your fault, isn't it? Get the hell home right now. We're going to talk about our divorce. You better not run away.
Linda, where are you? Please save me! My head hurts really bad, and I'm so cold! I can't move at all! Can you please take me to the hospital? Linda? Hey, Linda! What's going on? Anna isn't anywhere to be found! Where did you go?
You got home today? Look at you, being all free spirit while we're talking about getting a divorce. Not a care in the world, huh? Didn't I say you needed to get your ass home right now?
That's not the important thing right now. I think I probably caught the flu. I might have caught it from Anna.
What? How could you get it from her when you weren't even taking care of her? And besides, I told you that we were getting a divorce. Once you're better, we're going to talk about finances and child support. I don't want to catch your cold, so text me when you're better.
Wait, you're serious about the divorce? You were just upset from the whole thing with Anna, right?
Of course I'm dead serious. I already took Anna and went to my parents' house. I'll grab the rest of my stuff after we finish talking about our divorce.
Linda, please, hang on! I'm begging you, please save me! I really don't feel good at all. You always make me some chicken noodle soup when I was sick, right? I just realized that I love that kind of cute side of you.
I don't care about your stupid nostalgia. You have the strength to text me, so just call a taxi and go to the hospital on your own. You aren't going to be spoiled when you're weak. You abandoned our child. You were literally out fishing while our daughter was sick and suffering.
I'm sorry. I'll apologize. Please, forgive me.
I think you're apologizing to the wrong person. You do realize what you've done to Anna, right? You understand what's going to happen. Don't think you'll ever get to see her again.
Please, Anna. I won't go to the hospital until you come get me. I believe in you, so I'm going to be waiting for you.
Guess you're never going to the hospital then. You can just spend the rest of eternity waiting for me. Then maybe you'll understand a little bit more about how Anna felt when she was left sick and unattended.
Please don't be like that. I'm seriously weakened right now.
I don't give a rat's ass. Anna was suffering for so long because of you. Don't act like you deserve anything but pain and suffering when you can't even hold yourself accountable for your own actions.
I said I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Shut up. You're so annoying. I'm not going to forgive you no matter how much you apologize. You're trying to get taken care of only when it's your turn to be sick. You're pathetic. I mean, to be fair, that's what you want, right? A woman you can just use when you want. You can sleep it off, right? Just go to sleep. You're blowing things out of proportion. Afterwards, he really did wait for me and didn't go to the hospital. His flu got worse. The next day, he asked his friend to take him to the hospital. From what I heard, he was begging his friend to save him while bawling his eyes out. Why would I ever take my shitty husband to the hospital when he left our daughter all alone? He must have thought he would emotionally manipulate me into looking after him. I don't understand where his head is. Seriously, he must be in La La Land. I still can't believe that he left his suffering 3-year-old daughter to go hang out with his friends. She could have lost her life in the worst-case scenario. I think we really got lucky this time around. Ugh, if I had been a little late coming home, I still think about it sometimes and it sends shivers down my spine. After he got better, we started talking about our divorce with a lawyer as the mediator. He was crying and kept begging to try all over, but I told him no and said that it wasn't going to happen. The second I said that I would publicly announce what he had done to Anna, he signed the divorce papers immediately. He said that he married me because I was calm and seemed easy to tame. He thought that if he said things a little menacingly, I would listen to whatever he wanted me to do, and it would be easy. Then, a few years later after the divorce, I stumbled into Michael one day. He started talking to me like nothing ever happened after he saw Anna and I walking happily together. She ended up running away from him screaming, "Who is this old guy? He's scary!" I told him that I was remarried, and both of us were being taken care of by the new husband. Anna and I have both completely forgotten about you. He freaked out and tried to grab me after screaming, "I was waiting for you all alone, you betrayed me!" Then a pissed off husband, now carrying Anna, showed up and I wanted to yell at him to be alone for the rest of his life, but I kept it to myself and the 3 of us had a nice shopping time.